All right.
So what I would like to do is, are any of them looking in my general direction?
No. I mean, unless you're making it obvious, like, hey,
No,
I'm here to
no,
clean the ziggurat, the cleaning
no,
precinct.
no, 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 no.
Sorry, y'all. My
So
voice is really, really kicking my butt.
what I would like to do is possibly get over to here, and then where I'm at the least obvious for anybody.
Sure. So you're
And
kind of positioning yourself behind one of those four big pillars, too, right?
yep, and I would like to use a hero point
Hey,
and
don't
try and
forget, you all have 2 hero points. So, yeah.
I'd like to try and stealth up behind that column and tie this rope off real quick.
Okay. that's man, that's great. So why don't you give me a stealth check? Oh, and you're in heavy armor too. Oh, thank goodness for hero points, huh?
Right?
All right, so go ahead and give me a stealth check. Wow, it's not too bad. Let's see if oh,
And one more second at a time to see if I do better on that hero point.
well, I know that you're going to use it, so let me go ahead and roll a check first into the tower.
Okay.
And you're able to work yourself up to the pillar. You're all, Maxwell smart behind it, kind of peering around and everything. And you're actually able to get you're able to get the rope around it and tied without them even noticing. So nice check.
Cool.
Clutch.
You're lucky that
Clutch.
Kavnakash was not proficient in perception. That was so not bad. So as you're doing this, a couple of the Zolgos and the creature that's there, they kind of, you kind of the hilt of your weapon kind of rubs up against the pillar as you're kind of moving around very lightly, and a couple of Zolgos look over there, but after a couple of seconds, you're able to see that they stopped looking your way, and you're able to get that rope tied off.
Yes.
So Kavnakash is plus 12.
So I would like
His
to
18 versus his
make it back
17.
over the side
So he
of
barely made it.
the temple tower and get out of view, go down the rope a little bit, 5 or 10 feet,
Sure.
and then wave down to the party and be like, shush, come on up.
Nice.
Emu will go up next, I guess.
Sure. So yeah, as you guys are going to need to do a little. You guys are going to have to do a climbing check and athletics check, going up. Even though you're, are you going up the Batman method where they're like kind of,
Yeah.
the camera's like kind of tilted where you're walking up the wall, or are you dragging yourself up, or?
Yeah, I think basically straddling the rope, walking with our feet up the wall.
Okay. And plus, there's some. Of course, it's a layered tower, but it is mostly smooth brick, and then it has that moss and stuff growing. So, why don't you give me an athletics check for climbing? Emu, you're able to get up to the top to where Kang is, and you can now see over the edge, and this is what you see also, Emu. And I am going to go ahead and add your token to where Kang's at. So you should be able to see everything now. So you can see the summit of the tower, and you can see those creatures. Total of 6 creatures up there, 5 Zolgos and another pretty intimidating looking creature. And let's see, this is what Kavnakash looks like, because he's definitely more distinctful than the other Zolgos. And this is the creature that you see also.
Nice.
Pretty intimidating. Yeah, that's a nice piece of art, actually. I really like that. All the art in RPGs are great. Well, not my art would totally blow, but yeah.
I was expecting Cabinet Cash to not be a Zolgoth. I was thinking he'd be like a human or something leading him, so that's different.
I agree.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a Zolgoth. I can just imagine you climbing up. The old original Batman series. Where they're climbing up the wall and they're kind of like crouched, and the camera's just tilted 90 degrees to where it looks like they're climbing up, but they're actually
and the Green Hornet and Kato peek out the window and look at him and like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Holy pyramid scheme.
Oh. Wah,
Nice.
wah, wah. That sounds like something Wormfood would say.
Yeah,
That was good, though. Holy pyramid scheme, Batman. Okay, so you're up to the top. Who else is going to go up?
I'll wait for whoever else is coming up next.
Are you going to cast Spider Climb, or are you going to climb up, or... You saved at least one spell slot, 0. Well, that good climb check from Emu.
Are you climbing on me?
You can tie the rope around Omi, and Omi will go next.
So you're tying the rope around.
I was kind of hoping he'd lift us up on me.
What's that?
I was kind of hoping he'd lift us up. Haul us up.
What about pulling a human being up 200 feet? That sounds like a pain in the ass.
And you're hanging onto the ledge. I mean, you're hanging onto the ledge. It's not like you're standing up on the platform. You know what I mean? So yeah, how would you? You couldn't do it.
I mean, I know Kane exhibits, all the platitudes of physical prowess and being.
Oh Jesus! I love it. Physical.
But it's going to be a tough ask to haul you guys up to the side of this.
I would say it's probably been about 5 or 6 minutes. So you've got you got to make a decision here pretty soon.
Y'all got to get to stepping.
Yeah. So it's probably been about I'd say at least 6 minutes. Because
you can do it. You got a rope. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
200 feet of falling damage? That's nothing.
Yeah. That's nothing. Because it's flat damage in Pathfinder 2. It's not like...
I don't trust my rolls, guys. You're talking me out of it.
I mean, with terminal velocity, you'll probably achieve that. It'd be fine.
Well, is it like on a slant,
Yeah, it's not a straight job.
Yeah, it's like sliding down a
it's only
super
like
fast
that.
slide.
Yeah, it's only like
I'm
that.
not very strong, guys. That's why I say this. I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself. Okay. I look up at you and I shake my head and I say, never mind.
So, Omi, you get up. Yeah, you definitely make it up with a 23, that's for sure. So you're right under... I'm going to put you on the map as well. So let's get you on there. So you're right in this. So you guys, a great new feature with Fantasy Grounds. You guys can click on the tokens that are stacked on top of one another, and you can basically rifle through them, which is really nice. I love that new feature, by the way. Just a shameless plug for Fantasy Grounds.
Can I sneak up to behind the one of the pillars there?
Sure. If you want to give me a stealth check, feel free to.
All right.
Yeah, I cast Spider Climb on myself and climb up.
Okay, you cast Spider. Yeah.
I'll wait till they're both up to the top. As soon as they get to the top is when I'll try to sneak over.
Sure. Let me do a quick roll as well.
And then I'm trying to go 5, 10.
So Cabinet Cash is plus 12. You make it over to, you easily make it over to the pillar, and you're hiding behind it. And none of the Zolgoths or the winged creature see you. So you can see everything on top as well, Omi. 0. I will go ahead and put you up there as well. So there you go.
So Dave, you're going to use the lock tokens?
I am just fixing to turn that on right now.
And Grid Snap, probably?
Well, I think Grid Snap's already on, right? Yeah, Grid Snap.
Yeah, I normally have to toggle it on and off, it looks like.
But yes, token locking is on. So you guys will like the new feature that was ninja'd in last Thursday night. Just push it right on out, Doug. I love it. Okay, so this is what you guys see. I've shared the map. You guys, see these 4 Zolgoths. There's obviously there's one that's larger than the rest. He has this big hammer. You guys also see this this dinosaur-looking type of creature, very intimidating, huge wings, sharp claws, very teethy beak, very sharp-pointed beak, and this is what Kavnakash looks like, because he's distinctful from the other warriors. So what do you guys think? As you did, sneak up there and look at that nice new token locking going on with Omi and everything. Let's see, you can. All right, so there we go. What do you guys think? What are you guys gonna do? These things have no clue that you're there, and this Zolgoth Kavnakash, he picks up a spear, and he commands his winged creature to fly up to the orb, and this creature takes off. And as the creature takes off, he throws a spear at the iron orb as it kind of, it's doing that lazy circle around the top of the tower. And he throws a spear, and the spear, he hits it. He's a great shot with a spear. You're like, wow, it's kind of impressive. He hit that thing from 30 to 40 feet away, and the spear just shatters, right? And as the spear shatters, some of that wood and the tip hit this flying creature, and the flying creature kind of whirl dives all the way down to the top of the platform and kind of spills and slides and comes to a stop. So it looks like this winged creature was hurt from trying to, he's trying to destroy this orb. And now, seeing that you guys are all up on top of the tower, that's where all this debris and broken weapons and spears and stuff are coming from, because he's totally clueless. He's trying to use physical brute force to destroy this ion orb. And it's kind of funny, actually, because there's just all these weapons just shattered.
So where did the winged creature land?
Actually, it will be, I'd say it slid to a stop about right here. So they're all still generally in the same area still. Because they basically waited for the orb to make a pass to where they're at.
I'll motion for you guys to come up onto the thing. I'll be like, come on. The rest of the way. So you're actually on, not hanging on the side.
Click. Throw me a spear, Jobu. Remember that in Ace Ventura? Then he threw the spear and it landed in his thigh. Throw me another spear. In his other thigh. Oh my goodness. I gotta watch it.
Kang will try and stealth up there and try and get to Ewan.
All right. I will go ahead and, nice 10-foot move. Let's go ahead and... let's see.
That did not sound like a promising one.
Oh, let's see. I'm just doing a roll. I had to look at the... so as the spell comes to an end, because you have to get on... you have to get on the top of the tower, and you kind of time it off a little bit, and as you're just coming over the ledge, the spell ends a little earlier than you thought it was going to end, and you fall, and it makes a bunch of noise. So you don't take any damage, but the creatures, they all see you, they all immediately turn to you, so you're both staring at each other eye to eye right now. So I
kind of wave at them and stand up and brush myself off and fall. And I'm like, how's it going?
Bucket?
Yeah, I'm just like, don't mind me, and I just start to walk in this direction, just like Like I'm supposed to be here.
Like, what in the hell are you saying?
Yeah, I'm just nonchalant. I'm just going to walk over away from the rest of the party and be like, kind of brushing myself off and shaking my head.
Omi, did you catch a name to one of those hunting party people?
I don't remember.
No, I don't know. I don't remember anyone asking.
As soon as he makes a bunch of noise, I'm gonna let loose with an arrow, I think.
Oh, okay. So just as Kavnakash, he says, "What are you doing on top of my tower?" And he says this in common, and then Emu shoots an arrow. So who are you shooting to? Who are you shooting at?
I want to try to shoot Kavnakash. He seems like the biggest threat up here.
Yeah, he's got that huge looking maul, that big hammer. So, yeah, big maul. Don't mind me. So Emu he shoots. So why don't we go ahead and let's roll initiative as you shoot the Zolgos. They charge in as well. So let's just go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
wow!
It was
nice
a 3
rolls.
and it rolled over. Nice.
Ugh.
I need to save that for my attack roll though.
Yeah, let's change Justin's to yours at 21, Omi, so you guys can go at the same time. It'll just kind of, kill two birds with one stone. So, all right. So as you're shooting your arrow, the Zolgos are charging in because, as a free action, Kavnakash yells, "Attack! We have intruders. They're here to steal the stone from us," basically. And he says that in common. Okay, so we are going to start combat. Emu.
Except all of the Zolgos are unidentified, I think, so they just say medium humanoid, so I can't tell which one is
here we
on
go.
the combat tracker. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. I'll ID those for you, so there we go. Now, the other creature, you guys can do a check on that, if you want to. So, it would just... But it's definitely some reptilian creature, it has the wings and everything, so...
So is he flat-footed for the first attack, or no?
He is, but he had first initiative. So,
got it.
And in Pathfinder 2, seeing that you both have 30,
oh, nice,
the draw always goes to the monster. So usually in most other games, draws go to the players, but in Pathfinder 2, they're like, "Screw you, buddies." The tie is going to the monster. So you're flat-footed though. Everybody's flat-footed until you take your first move. So
got it.
All right, so let's go with Kavnakash. He had the best initiative. He has his maul. This thing looks pretty intimidating. So let's go ahead and let's do some partying, shall we? Let's see. Wow. Kavnakash is pretty tough. I'm looking at Kavnakash and I'm going, holy cow. So I am going to go ahead and move in with Kavnakash. And he's commanding his troops to attack. There's 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, he's going to stay there. He commands his troops to move forward to attack. And let's see. Emu, you are up. So I'm going to go ahead and approve your move. You wanted that move, right? So
yeah, I'll move forward.
All right, you move up 5 feet.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, it's complete.
Since Kavnakash is already... Yeah, since he's aware, I'm actually going to target Zolgoth Warrior 4 instead. Okay. He looks like
he's flat-footed. Let me give flat-footed to Zolgoth Warrior 4.
Okay.
I wanted to give them flat-footed as you guys are doing your attacks. Ooh, nice.
Oh, yes!
Look at you pick up right where you left off, so you got a critical. Holy cow.
All right, so let's put on some sneak attack. I think I've already got... make sure my effects are on. Cool. Sneak attacks are on. And short bow damage.
Look at all that damage. I love it. Wow. So the Zolgoth, give us a description of how he dies.
Nice. So basically, the arrow just flies right in, straight through the eye socket into the brain. And he just drops straight back.
Just drops. Yeah, he just drops. Just falls down.
So that's nice. So a short bow is a deadly D10. So I guess that adds a D10 on a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Plus the sneak attack. All right, sweet. So that's the first attack. I guess I'm going to take a second attack on Zolgoth Warrior 1.
Sure.
Who's also flat-footed, right? All right.
Yep.
So
he is flat-footed. I'm putting flat-footed on him.
So I'm at -5 on this one. All right. And that's Zolgoth Warrior 1. All right, cool. Come on. Oh, hit
15.
him. All right.
That's a hit. You hit him.
And
he's heavily wounded.
all right. And then I think, so you can break up your movement. Like I can move forward 5 feet, attack, and then move back. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah. Yep.
All right.
So
now
you
that I've
moved
done.
and shot twice, so those are 3 actions.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to move back.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, your move is stopped at the end of the action. Okay.
Correct,
So
yeah.
undo that one. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You're in the 5e mindset there, Doug.
I know. Switching.
That's the great thing about 5e, though. I mean, because you can just kind of break your movement up as long as you don't go over your max. So, All right. But the great thing about Pathfinder 2 is also, it has positives as well. You can take 3 movement actions.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, Zero, you're up with a 26 initiative.
All right. Well, I'm going to get off the edge here.
Okay.
I'm going to move 15 up here
Okay.
because I can't see anybody behind this pillar.
And there you go. How do you guys like that new token lock? Pretty sweet, isn't it? I love the different colored arrows, how it kind of changes to your die and stuff. So it's really
All right, I'm going to target Cavendish, and I'm going to see Emu. I was like, look at this arrow, and I cast I cast Acid Arrow.
Ooh, nice. All right, so Acid Arrow. I think this is the first time you've used Acid Arrow. So conjure an arrow of acid that can. I wonder if Acid Arrow is from. You remember in the basic Dungeons and Dragons cartoon? Remember every time how the ranger. That's how I always envisioned Acid Arrow, because it was like this green arrow. So yeah, so you conjure an arrow of acid, and you make a spell attack against a target. So. Let's see. Go ahead and do your attack against Kavnakash.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a miss. But you have 2 hero points.
You got 2 of them.
Yeah. And like I said, you guys will not.
Oh yeah, you got to use it.
those.
You rolled a 3. You got to use your hero point.
Yeah.
And you still have your 2, Kang, because you didn't use that because you had that good stealth check. But then again, you should have used a hero point on your other check. Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You got another hero point. You got 1 left. Do you want to use it?
All right, yeah, I'm using it.
Okay.
Look at this arrow, I tell you.
He's out of hero points already. I like that. Spend them.
Come on. Oh.
So an 18's a miss. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
It just shorts out. So nothing happens.
It just kind of fizzles out. Bloop. All right. So that was movement, and 2 points for the cast. So let's see. Next is this creature here, the dinosaur-looking creature. Now, it has a flight, but as it starts to move, because you guys had actually seen as Kavnakash was trying to destroy that, that ion orb, and the spear shattered, the shrapnel went into this creature, and it's having a hard time flying. So it takes off, and it looks like it's flying towards you, but it only gets about 10 feet, right? And then it just comes back down onto the ground and kind of slides. It doesn't fall prone or anything, but it looks like it's just kind of skipping now, and it can't fly.
I
So it
can
looks like
imagine
it's
the ion stone coming around and it's not paying attention, gets clipped upside the head. Just like he jumped into the ceiling fan. Oh, crap.
Oh, has anybody stuck their hands up in a ceiling fan before putting on clothes or anything? Oh my goodness, man! I thought I broke my
I jumped off of a bunk bed when I was visiting some friends of ours that had bunk beds and a ceiling fan, and I jumped off, and it was a metal ceiling fan, metal bladed ceiling fan. Thankfully, it hit the bone in my wrist.
Oh, did it cut you up?
It did. It cut me, but thankfully it hit the bone, so it didn't
Hit
do.
the bone. It's in the bone. Quick, Jobu, throw me another spear. Throw me another ceiling fan blade. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this thing has it has movement, so it's going to have to take more than one movement. It's wow. So it's going to get to right here, and that's all it can do, because its flying is like 4 times as much as its land traveling. Holy cow. So yeah, this large creature with the wings that kind of skedaddles and kind of skips across the marble floor, and then it stops right there. It's done. So now we have Omi and Justin Beaver.
All right. Omi's gonna first of all take out a couple spoons and start tapping them together, get his allies pumped. I think I'm gonna use Inspire Courage on everyone.
Play some Skinnerd!
Yep.
Is everybody excited for the new AC/DC album?
Yeah, it sounded good. What? You just not what? Thumbs down, AC/DC? Oh man,
it sounds like every other AC/DC album.
Well, yeah, that's what makes it good.
Yeah, I'll listen to it on Spotify. Although I will say this, I do like the new Bush album that just came out. That was really good, and the new Ozzy Osbourne album is really good. So I'm surprised that he can still speak. I mean, honestly.
He can't speak. He can only sing.
He can sing, yeah.
His deal with the devil was very specific.
He's got the voice of an angel, but if he tries to talk, yeah. His show, you couldn't understand a word he said. But I think he's gotten a lot better since then, I guess.
Sharon!
Medicine, yeah.
Sharon, what's my burrito, Sharon?
We need to get a camera crew at your place, Doug. With your son dragging your daughter around on the golf cart. That would be great. All right. So Justin Bieber, so you got Inspire Courage on everyone?
And then that's one action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm trying to de-target Justin Bieber with Omi.
Should be able to just control click on him. Click on yourself to select yourself, and then control click on Justin Bieber.
Beaver Fever. Let me see. I can go
Omi
ahead.
is active.
Ah, yeah.
The one on the left kind of bugged out on me and wouldn't let me drag it for some reason.
Okay. Can you? Let's see.
Should be able to drag it from the center point. You got to hover over the middle. There's no center.
Oh, and maybe I wasn't on target.
I'll remove that pointer. So we'll put the other pointer up there. You said you wanted it right here, right? To where that way it affects everything.